What's going on, Space Frilly here, and you're watching KFB Auctions, Cully. I dig it. I'll see you later.
Hey, you guys, I'm Gene Simmons, and of course, he's not. You're watching KFB.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
You want the best. You got the best.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and
All right, you guys.
for being here. My friends, KFB Auctions. Oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions. Come watch now, everyone.
Oh, Kenny, fucking baby.
I have things from posters to
Somebody go.
collectible toys. Movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS. Video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions. Oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions. Come watch now.
It's with a Y. You know NY? Yeah, with a Y. Right in the back, you can say ID with a Y.
So cool. He's into graphics. He went to school.
He loves speaking. He's no fool.
Hello, everyone. Got an avalanche going on behind me. All right, so some adjustments here. Sorry, I was running a little bit behind. We are getting major storms here, so it took me a minute to get a good connection. So, am I on the right camera? It looks like it. So, I will mirror myself properly. I shall illuminate the lights so I don't start hearing things from everybody. No complaints here, I hope. Oh, come on. It's getting further and further away with all this stuff. So I had to dig up some things here for tonight as well. And we got the chips ready for the drawing. I just need to pull up this device here. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here and bearing with me as always, because you think you have it all ready to go and things reset or go back to default. Let me see. Yep, let there be lights. Why am I seeing this way? That is odd. It's like I'm split screen. Let's try that. There we go. And I am still on the intro on my tablet here, so that's always good to be so far behind on the lag. And there we go. Excuse me. I got 117 people in this with names, so I shall be pulling that here in about maybe, looks like we got 36 people. Give me about maybe 10 minutes on that. So we'll do it around 8:30. Let's get a few more people in here that may be in this and give them a chance to get on, kind of like it took me. So let's start off with some smaller items. I'm just opening this from my stuff that I've acquired recently. And I don't know how it's taped up. There we go. It's amazing on how somebody packs some things here. You got to figure it all out. Especially when there's duct tape and saran wrap involved, right? So there, we'll get them out of the bag. Let us do a little dress to kill lot. Any 3X people in here, that'll determine if this one goes as a lot or not, I guess, because you would have to be a 3X. But if it doesn't get a bid, then I'll separate them. So there's a chance to get it separated. Oh, well. See, more photos that come in. So, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so some nice animalized from Kiss Force, actually. Pretty cool shots of, that'd be a cool one to get signed by Paul and Bruce. Complete that, but that is not part of this lot. So I will add that to the photo collection. And let's see. What we're going to do is this notebook here and this folder here together. Brand new, never used. And we are going to throw in a 3X t-shirt as well. So this is out of the Just to Kill box set collection thing that you would get. And I did get two sets, or two box sets, I should say. So for this slot here, let's start this off at, I'm going to do $30 on this to kick it off. So just put DTK 30 if that is of interest to you. And then I do have this right here as an extra if you just want the folder for whatever your photos or what have you. You can do F for folder, and I'll start it off at 5. So 30 for the lot or 5 for the folder. So that'll kick us off there. I did dig up some posters, movie posters as well. When you was a freshman in high school, what, yesterday? Yeah, always shrink it. Yep, you can throw it in the dryer. Another way of shrinking it is making yourself bigger. So I'll shrink all my shirts without a dryer involved. So it's more fun that way, to be honest. But then again, you pay for it later. So. All right, here's for some of you movie fans out there as well. Let's go ahead and start off with a couple things. I have some movie posters. This one, I want to start off at 30. It's a pretty popular 90s movie, and it's a great poster at that. So let me go ahead and take that reminder tag off. some of these I need reminded on how much I paid, but you can see this is a double-sided poster, and 30 is the starting bid on it. But it is Kevin Costner as Robin Hood. I don't know if you can see that all right. But no tack hose, no tape or nothing. It's in great condition. 27 by 40, I believe, are the sizes on these. It is a road poster. And yeah, this is a pretty nice poster, double-sided. So if you wanted to light it up in your movie theater, if you got one, that's an option. So just put RH for Robin Hood, Robin of the Hood, whatever. 30 on that. And I'll put that back in here as I go. I hate it when I put these things in used wrappers because they're all kind of kinked up at the top there. So it makes it hard to get started. So, RH30. What's up, Mike? Hey, Fluffy. All right, so I got that poster from Robin Hood. This one will be, oh, wow. This one would be, I'd do $100 on this one because the reminder tag tells me what I paid, and these are $5 over what I paid. So, depends on the popularity of the movie, and that's what prices are based on. But this one in the 90s, early 90s, was a very popular one. And it is a double-sided. But it is Aladdin. Very colorful poster. No tack hose or anything. So if you got kids or movie theater, this is a good one to add to your collection. But 100 starting bid on the Aladdin. And there'll be one more here. And I'll check on the bids for the Dress to Kill lot and show them items one more time. You're here early, Fluff. Hopefully your day at work's going all right. All right, and then we have the Cape Crusader. This one would be 100 on this one as well. I know it's a little pricey, but this one is not a double-sided. And this one is probably more popular than Aladdin at one time. But it is the original Batman from the 80s with Michael Keaton. So if you can see that, Batman, $100 starting bid on that. One sheet poster in great condition. You guys will think, I mean, I sold some expensive posters and I bought some expensive posters. Some of them are cheap, and I'll pull out some cheap ones as well. But they're all priced on popularity, of course. And Batman was a pretty popular one, so I paid pretty good chunk of change. So, let me go ahead and put these back on. Robin Hood, that was 30. Aladdin was 100, and so was Batman. So, it's not my handwriting, but you can see what was paid. So, I don't address postage to myself. So, and let's see what we've got here. All right, I'm going to put these on deck and check out the comments here and the time. So we got about another 10 minutes. We'll do the drawing. So let me get to my chat and start welcoming in all of you. So we got Richard, we got Stephanie, Teddy, Johnny. How you doing, Teddy? What's up, Kiss Freaks? Suzanne. Oh, wait, 10-minute intro. I'll come back. Fine. I do love all the pics with friends. Yeah, there'll be more. I'll be, might get some video of, I'm thinking about having you guys sing the theme song and adding it, you guys lip syncing it at the expo. We'll see how many want to partake in it. Throw it on my intro. It was your packing job, Speedy. He said it looks like one of my packing jobs. You are correct, sir. Robert Afshire, hello. Or no, Robert Afshire is like this. What's up? Got to choose. I see him doing videos all the time. Hey, what's up, Paul Scheib, Chris LaForest, Jeff, Brent, RTO. I got Richard in on Robinhood for 30 and the lot of Just to Kill. And somebody had asked me about that Batman a while back. And if you're here and you want to bid on it, I just can't remember who it was. I will take payments on things if you need to. So, so Richard's at the lot or on the lot for 30 of the Dress to Kill folder, notebook, and the shirt 3X. All three items there. The shirt alone's worth the 30. So we're going to do it going once for Richard on that lot. And then he is also at 30 on the Robin Hood poster. And we got Tim in here, Mary Russo, hello. Mike Harris, Rhonda Marie, Ira Passo, Joe Mitchell, how you doing? Hello, Michelle, Amelia, Bill Kissholm, Fluffy, Leslie. Good seeing you guys all in here. So, but don't forget KLA. Eric Woolen will be on KLA. I believe at 9, if I'm not mistaken. He usually comes on at 9, but I didn't check the event tab. So feel free to go check that out and check him out. He's always got great items and a great guy from California. They know how to party. All right, so let's do these 2 items here and get it done and over with. Today is Tuesday, 3/3/26, and Richard, Cleve, you have. There's no other bids that comes out. Oh, it's coming down in buckets here, Amelia. My sump pump, I hear it. It's like a. What do you call it? Like a fountain. It's kind of peaceful, to be honest. But the sump pump is working just fine, so I'm not swimming yet. But it is definitely a good day for a duck here in Indiana, that's for sure. I went out to go grab my drinks, and I swear I thought I was going to be floating home. As heavy as that rain was coming down so fast. What's up, Donnie Motes? How you doing? Twisted Skidster. That's pretty much what it's going to be, ain't it? That's funny, Joe. I don't like that. Sebastian Bach, I'm sorry. He should not be doing Twisted Sister, but hey, it pays the bills. So, and why not help your brothers in rock? You know what I mean? If they need a lead singer and Dee Snider can't step up or whatever to do so, then yeah, it's help make the guys in the band some money and also himself. So I think we should get Mark Slaughter, to be honest, but that's just my opinion. I just saw Suzanne's comment there, so I had to comment. She's probably gonna say bye. And Kenny will say bye, Felicia. Oh, I can't wait. You're coming to the expo, right, Suzanne? I don't care if I have to hook a winch to the van dragging you here. Richard Cleve, you got Robin Hood and the Dress to Kill. Both for 30 each, sir. That makes it simple to write down. And Dress to Kill, notebook, folder, and shirt. 3X. All right. So we are at 8:24, so 5 more minutes on until the drawing, guys. So hang tight. Now buy on this folder for $5. It's a nice folder, brand new. You can store all kinds of stuff in it. If not, I shall put it up and start putting things in it. Let me go grab a couple more things here. So Richard's Robin Hood poster there. Okay, we got some attire that way you can be all pimped up at the Indie Expo, guys. So this one you can actually add Paul to if you'd like. It's a size large though, but it is a Kiss 40 jacket. Nice Kiss Army jacket. There's the back. And it's signed by Gene Simmons right there. Add Paul Stanley to it as well, Eric Singer, and all you would need is Tommy. So, and you're already part of the Kiss Army. So, for this jacket, $250. If anyone's interested in this jacket, $250. Brand new almost. Probably worn a couple times. And let's do this hoodie here. Because you know it's going to be, just try to get that little bit of lint off. It's going to be a little cool there in mid-April, possibly. Hopefully not cold, but cool. Size medium schmedium. It's got Eric Carr on it. EricCarr.com will be at the expo, represented by Lori Georgievich. I shall be bringing stuff there myself for Lori that Loretta's going to send here, but nothing on the back for this hoodie. Just put H 25 for the hoodie. H25. Here is the Return of Kiss shirt. This is a size 3X. Somebody's asking for 3Xs. I might have a lot of 3Xs here. So for the shirt, I'm going to start it off at 30. Brand new sealed Return of Kiss shirt, size 3X. I don't buy a whole lot of vinyl, so I don't give away my shirts for 10, 15 bucks. So I just buy the one set of vinyl, and the shirt is appropriately priced. So $30 starting bid on that. Here's a size medium Tokyo shirt. End of the road. And for that, I'll start it off at, it's a tour shirt, so they were $50 when they come out. This one's probably been worn once, if that. It's hard to tell. But for the medium shirt, I'll do 30 on that, to be fair to myself on that one. If you're going to go visit Peter Criss, this is a cool one. This is a size large with the Catman on there, or even Eric Singer, but we'll just say Catman. So C, I'll do 20 for this. It is new, never worn, and a size large. So C20 for a Catman shirt. And then lastly, for this round of shirts, jackets, I've got a medium liquid blue. It's plain on this side. And I'll do 20 starting bid on the Love Gun. 20 on that. That is pretty low for liquid blue tie-dye. But it is not a tour shirt that you pay big money for, or a sealed shirt. Bring on lint. All right, so there's a round of shirts and jackets there. I'm going to set them out of my way right now. And let's just check the time. I'm going to turn on the fan down here. It's a little warm. All right. Yeah, the Catman shirt, that is the work of my buddy Pat Tufaro. Very talented artist. He's got some cool cats coming here soon. I've got a couple over here myself, but they're ceramic, so I'm looking to get some of those as well because they'll go with the Eric Siemens. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I was formerly Lori Georgevich. You're right. You're right. Lori Daneker. I forgot about that. All right, let's see what all's being said here. Did you call Susanna a wench, you pig? No. Fluffy's on here trying to start some trouble. Let me see here. I think I might be in trouble myself. We'll start at the Twisted Skidster thing. That's when I kind of strayed away. Record-breaking heat yesterday. Wow. You think he's going to kill it? I think he will too. But not, no, I don't know. I'm shutting up. Oh, thank you, Richard. We're not going to fake it. Okay, Mike. That wasn't bad either. Suzanne said kill is right. So, see, I didn't even see that, and I thought the same thing. Suzanne will be in front row if Slaughter does it. I think so too. Then Fluffy. I'm hiring Mark Slaughter for Suzanne Marie. Oh, ain't you sweet, Donnie? Look at you. He throws out an insult with a compliment in the same comment. I'm hiring Mark Slaughter for Suzanne's 29th birthday. Yeah, right. And I'm 32. Let me see. And I'm not taking my comment back. All right. Well, we got all kinds of puns tonight. This is the place for fun puns. What is it? Well, Anaconda don't want none unless you got fun puns, hun. So whatever. I'll shut up. All right. Dress to kill photo you want, then the dress to kill photo you got, Mary. Let me see. Mary Russo. $5. And you had a credit with me, so I will see what the shipping will be and see if we're breaking even on that. But if you get more, then I'll just deduct it from your total. 28 minutes till refreshments are served by yourself to yourself. I get it. DTK folder. All right, and the Catman. The Cat Tafaro shirt. Since we're doing puns here, the Pat Tafaro cat shirt. I just realized you can squeeze his name together and put Pat Tufaro all in one word. Patufaro. Patufaro. Dr. Herford. Have you guys ever seen that? What is the movie? Man with Two Brains. Love it. You cooked her nines. And that shirt goes to Rhonda Marie. Hoodie size. That was a size large, if I'm not mistaken, on that large or on that hoodie size. There you go, Stephanie. She had to spell it out to see it. So Stephanie's one of those people where you got to draw a picture for her. Sorry. All right. It is 8:34. I'm sorry I'm past the time. So let's get to it. Let's do the drawing for all of my February buyers of last month. And you guys blow my mind on how much you guys support me in buying all the things. And I blow my own mind of 117 people on these papers here. And some of you even had 2 to 10 items each over the course of the month. So even if it's 2 and there's 117, that's 334 items out the door. Easy. So much more than that. But I do appreciate your support and always being here. And hopefully you guys fill in your collections. And whether you buy it to yourself, if you're an eBay, so want to trade it to somebody, or you have a friend, or you keep it in your own collection, I do appreciate it. So here we go. Let's one chip out. First one. We'll get it, and I'll see who it is. All right. Best of luck, everyone. And we're just going to do the one winner this time. So number 65. Number 65. I haven't even picked out what I'm going to be giving number 65 yet. So we will see here in a second. Let me see, because I might base it on who actually wins. So my friend Frank Hansen. Frank Hansen. Wow, you've been on fire, dude. It seems like you've won a couple wraps over the past month. I know you won a Paul Stanley solo. So my goodness. Frank. Let me see. I think you are a poster guy. And I know you're a vinyl guy. So let me go ahead and highlight his name here so I do not forget that. Because he actually had a 62 from the week before, and then week 3 he was the second buyer in week 3, so he was twice in the 60s range. So he took one. Let me see, what do I want to do for him? Let's do Frank. I'm going to try to give you a couple options real quick, buddy, and let's see what we've got. Let me pull these out here because I'll give you these as an option. All right, so Frank, if you're watching, you can comment now, but if not, I'll direct you towards the 837 mark. You can either have this long gone, sold out Destroyer poster, blacklight, flocked, if you'd like, for free shipping as well. So there's that, or to be comparable in price, it'd be about 60. I think I held that up last night for 75 bucks on that poster. Or you can do I'll do these 3 vinyl here. So if you need a Lick It Up sealed, a Hotter Than Hell, or no, Ace Frehley Now Playing, and a Hotter Than Hell, you get the choice of the 3 vinyl albums or the 1 poster. So you tell me, sir, what you'd like, and one of those prizes are yours. It's always good to have options, right? And all 3 of them albums are sealed. Oh no, I take that back. Revenge. Lick It Up is not sealed. I'm sorry. It is open but never played, but still has a shrink. So, and hype sticker. So just consider it a bonus, I guess, because these are about 50 bucks right there alone, and that was pretty much what I was basing that on, about $50 value, but they're about 75 altogether. Besides, they're free. So as a thank you. All right, I know Frank's probably working, so I'll get with him later, and let me make note of that. 837 Frank. All right. What's up, Danny? How you doing, buddy? So let me get back to where I was. Back where you belong. Okay, got one more thing left here before I switch pages. All right. Oh my goodness. You know what, though? To be frank, I'd have to change my name. Sorry, I had to. Since Frank won, I had to. Catman shirts. Mm-hmm. You know what? Bear with me, guys. I don't want to get rid of any of these. These are on my individual shirts, so it was just on the top. I put a few that were for sale. Nope, them are not for sale. And nobody on that Love Gun or the Return of Kiss or the End of the Road or the jackets. Johnny Arnold, I'm going to confirm that now on that hoodie. That hoodie, Johnny, was a medium. That was a size medium on that hoodie. I'm gonna go put it back up though. We got a basketball game. Cool. All right, so let me find something. If there's anyone that needs one of these makeup kits, these are $6 claims. If you're interested in that, and these are, I got 4 of these. If you're interested in that, 17 claims on the Funkos. And I'm putting this up right now, but you have one more chance, and I'll go grab it if there's a bid. But $125, but I'm taking it with me right now. If it don't sell, I'm not going to have it up for a minute anyway. So $125. All right, man. I'm making even a bigger mess than what I had. All right, let's see. Pull up the drawers here. Bobbleheads. I've got a lot of bobbleheads. Do you want LA Kiss bobbleheads, or do you want the old bobbleheads, or do you want the newer set of bobbleheads? Older bobbleheads are in the boxes, so are the LA Kiss, but not the newer ones that aren't. They came out right before the LA Kiss. Chris, I sent you a list of things there. You can let me know what you want, buddy. on those, but I'm not doing any photos for the revenge ones tonight. They are buried. So, but you have that capability. Just let me know what you want. All right, LA Kiss. I'll go grab some here in a minute. Let me see. Extra large. This is Indiana Kiss Army. Where's Amelia at? Amelia, you need this. That way everybody knows who you are. Not that we don't already. So, but when you go to the expo, you can put this on and we know who you are. Size extra large. This is an official shirt, and it's made by Teespring. And I'll do this at I'll do 20 on the KA for Kiss Army. This one's a really nice one here. It doesn't say what size it is for some reason. And it's got tags, Fluffy. But man, this thing is 13 years old and does not have a size to it. But I want to say it's about a large. This looks like it's a large, but I'll show you. It does not have any size to it. But the tags, it's unused. Let me know if you see a size on that, because I sure don't. Keep away from fire. I plan to. So for that logo shirt, just put L. I'll do 20 on that. It looks like about size large, and it is new. So L20 for that Sunburst logo. Pretty cool. And look how vibrant them colors are there. You can see it. All right, and then we have an extra large. This is a Hotter Than Hell. This one I would do for 25. This is a harder one to get with all the song track, or you know what I mean, the track listings all on the back. So 25 on that. That looks new, brand new. And this one I kind of outgrew. It's a 2X. But if anybody's interested in this, that would wear it, because if I lost weight, I would wear it again. It's such a great shirt. It's KLA Army, Kiss Live Auctions. It's the golden red foil with the glitter letters on the inside. For this one, I'd do 15 if there's any interest in that. And there's the back. We're coming up on the 5-year anniversary of the KLA Army, but it's also going to be the 7-year anniversary of the actual group. So it's a big year. And Suzanne, this is just for you. Just for you, Suzanne. Size extra large, but it's too big. So I got Richard first tied on the Hotter Than Hell. This is an extra large. Looky there, Suzanne. You know what's going to happen. What's going to happen when I turn this around, right? Everybody listen. You're going to hear her cussing across the airwaves. Mark Slaughter, halfway there. How do I find this stuff? I think Suzanne tracks it. But for the Slaughter shirt, $30. S30. Just buy it. I would wear it to the expo myself, but I can't wear that size. But I sure would, just to take a picture with Suzanne and have it forever engraved on Facebook. So there is the Hotter Than Hell. We're at 26 on this. Let's see if there's a 27 or more. It's a really nice shirt. See how bright the album cover is on that. So I know that's going to be sold. And put that up there. All right, Todd is out, so Richard's at 28. We'll see if there's a 29 on that by the time we're done. my friend um, Eric Schiavo, I believe, sent me this shirt, and a lot of you may know what Access TV is, but he works at Access TV, and this is a pretty cool one. Access TV, we will rock you. But you may like one of these bands that's on the back here. We've got Alice Cooper, Alison Krauss, Bad Company, Billy Joel, Chicago, Def Leppard, Eagles, Eddie Money, Farm Aid, Fleetwood Mac, Jake Owen, Kenny Loggins, Leonard Skinner, Motorhead, Pink Floyd, Queen, Rascal Flatts, Rush, Sammy Hagar, Shania Twain, Sheryl Crow, Stevie Nicks, Styx, The Rolling Stones, The Who, Tom Jones, Travis Tritt, and yes, we will rock you. For that Access TV shirt, just put AX, and I'll do 10 starting bid on that one, and it is a size 2X, size 2X. Good work shirt, or just everyday casual shirt. It's a nice one. All right, so, and then lastly, for the shirts, they're not doing all that great in here tonight, so the ratio for me putting them up and what they're selling for. So size 3X, if you're a 3X, here is this one here, made again by Pat Tafaro with all 4 boots. Size 3X, and for that one, $20 starting bid on that one as well. Just put B for boots. All right, so let me, nobody on the KLA, nobody on the Slaughter, all except Tom Jones. I love him like Neil Diamond. Ain't unusual to be loved by anyone. I like the what's his name? Fresh Prince. The what the hell's the name of the guy? What's Fresh Prince? The dance that he does that ain't unusual. It's called that guy's name. Damn, my wife's gonna kill me. Chris, dude. Carlton dance. It's the Carlton dance, is what it is. Yeah, the boots, the Hotter Than Hell, I'm getting ready to call that. So I didn't call it officially, but we're at 28. Unless there's a 29, I will give this 30 more seconds for this shirt. So there's the front. Here is the back. Released October 22nd, 74. My son was born 21 years to the day later. So there is that, and then I'll show the boot shirt that I just buried with all the other shirts, I think. Yep. Okay. Oh, the Hotter Than Hell. I'm sorry, I didn't give that size, did I? Extra large, size extra large, Ira. I'll extend that. I'll give it 20 more seconds from now, so you got time. If you want to come in at 29. Yeah, the Carlton dance is what I was looking for. Will Smith getting jiggy with it. This is a size 3X on this shirt for the boot shirt. Never worn, size 3X. Pat Tafaro artwork. These boots are gonna walk all over you if you buy it. These boots are made for buying. That's just what you'll do. I had this up last night. If anyone is interested in the Frisbee, I'll do $20 on it. F20 for the Frisbee. It is right here in my site, and so are these fig pins. I had reduced last night to 90, I think. I was in at 29. You came in just in the nick of time, Ira. So Richard Clee comes in at 32. Says, I don't think so, Ira. Ira don't think so. 90 for the fig pins, the double platinum fig pins, if those are of interest to anyone. And then I had this last night. This is the Rock and Roll Over, $60. This is the Blacklight Poster reboot. If you're interested in that. And it's so thick, you gotta be careful on it. You don't want to rip it down the center or anything until you're ready to lay it flat. You want to kind of be careful with it because it's so thick, it really grabs. So when you try to put tension on unrolling it, it could possibly rip the center where it's weaker. So be careful. Been there, done that, and I learned my lesson a long time ago. So I was out on the shirt. All right, so that being said, Richard, that shirt is yours, sir. 32. And that is the Hotter Than Hell. Boy, my sump pump is going nuts in there. It's constantly working. It's coming down so fast out there. Oh, I was going, what is that? Yeah, I went over a collection yesterday and I itemized everything and I see all these numbers. I said, what are those from? But yeah, I had to write down what the values were and all that so I would know what to offer. And let me see. I got to get my mouse so I can get to that shirt there. What was the other one? Was there another shirt that was being bid on? And I'll grab the LA Kiss figures here. Richard and I think is Mary that was asking about them. Yeah, Mary's asking what bobbleheads. Funko Pops, how much? Yeah, all I have, Mary, are the Paul ones, but it's in very good condition for $17 claim. So if you want one, just put F17 for the Funko, and you'll get one for anyone. Up to 4, I do believe. Okay, so I see Mary just came back in after that comment. So, but yeah, let me go and grab these. I thought I had another shirt that had a bid on it, but it was just a question on the boot shirt. So, all right, let me put these up or this shirt up. All right, so here are these that I'll start with, and then I'll show you if anyone's interested in that series. They're all 4 about that same condition, and they are pretty valuable. So, in comparison, but these, I remember when these first came out for this little guy right here. I paid $100 alone for him by himself because he was not available for some reason. Took me forever to acquire him, but since then, back for a short period of time anyway, a couple years, they were available equally pretty much. But I do have the set of 4, and I will offer these up tonight. I don't think they're available anywhere unless you find them second market, of course, like I am. But all 4 of them still in the package, never taken out. For these, I would do I do 100 on them, 25 each, so 100 as the set. So just put LA 100, and then for these, if you're interested in these, I would do let me see. I'll do 150 for the full set of these. You can see they've not been taken out of the package. They're pretty nice. These are pretty heavy duty and pretty well sought after, especially in that good a condition. So 150 on those, and 4 Paul, right? Yes, all I have is 4 Pauls. Yeah, to claim. I don't have a full set of them, but I will look to see what if I may have another one on my shelf of like Gene or something. That I get so many different things and lose track of everything I've got. So yeah, LA 100 on those, and these actually I'll do, instead of 150, I will go ahead and do 120 on them. I'll do $30 each. So it's $5 more than what the LA Kiss. So I'll do 130 on those. Right? No, 120. 120. So yeah, here's the other Bobble Dobbles. Bobble Dobble. Tiki cups. I do not have any tiki cups unless you're looking for maybe a Michael Myers. I sold all my tiki cups. Those are pretty valuable, pretty hard to find too. So there's the Paul. There is the Ace that I held up earlier. There is the Peter. And then here's the Gene. So they're all in great condition. No yellowing on the boxes or anything. So 120 on those bobbleheads. If those bobble doubles, just put BD 120 or LA 100. But in the meantime, I've got to get them out of my way. So I have absolutely no room. So I'll come back after the LA Kiss if there's no bids. So I'm assuming no bids. Okay. So again, 120 for those, if those are of interest. And I forgot to plug in my phone, so let me do that right now. I've still got plenty of space. There we go. I got to it. So 100 on those. All right, let's see. If there's any interest in these thingies. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Here is Smitty's stage. Here is the non-blood variant, and I would do 30 to start on this. 30 on the non-blood variant. It does have some sticker rippage right there on the logo. Somebody peeled the sticker off. Price tag. That's what it looks like set up. Or that image there. There's the figures. You can see Gene there. Next to Paulie, no blood. So that is 30. And then you could do BV for blood variant. This one would be, I'll start it off at 45. 45 for the blood variant. This is the Spencer's Gene Simmons with blood exclusive. And right there, Gene with blood. So 45 on that, 30 for the non-blood. If those are something you would be interested, there's that. And then we'll do this. Beauty here. This is like a glass Alive album cover and a frame. It is official from Epic Rights. And it is ready to hang on your wall. So you just got to take off that thing and get the tabs revealed. But for this, I'll do 30 for the Alive album art. So 30 on that. And again, let me get these on out of the way because I have nowhere to put things at this very moment. Stay on it. Okay. Let's see. If I lose all those, that would be good. Not good at all. Okay. I had these on deck from earlier. So I got you, Chris, on that first Smitty one. And I will write down the Funko and the Smitty here in a minute after I call it for Chris if nobody else comes in at 31 on the Smitty non-blood variant. 45 for the blood variant. Great movie here. Hilarious movie. Double-sided. But for Captain Ron with Kurt Russell and Martin Short, very unfortunate what just happened to his daughter. Martin Short's daughter. For this one here, I'll do 20 on Captain Ron. Just put CR for Captain Ron. No tag holes or anything on the corners. And who else here is getting everything in their feed regarding a fake Jim Carrey? Like Jim Carrey is being killed and replaced. Like he's another Paul McCartney or something, you know? Like, where's all this stuff coming from? What's your thoughts? I mean, I will say that there's parts of looking at him that don't look like the old Jim Carrey, but does Shannon Tweed look like Shannon Tweed did 40 years ago? No. Does it's too many people to even name. Steven Seagal looked like he did. Van Damme looked like he did. Even Rocky or Sylvester Stallone don't look like he did. And people are saying it's not him. I'm just wondering if I'm the only one that's seeing all this stuff coming across my feed. All right, I did call that Hotter Than Hell shirt for Richard. Yep. All right, so we got Smitty stage for 30 right now. And that is for Chris. And the Alive album art is at 25 from Chris as well. Is there 26 on that, or is there a 31 on the Smitty stage? And then I had the Smitty blood variant for 45. I guess she committed suicide, Stephanie. I don't know how, but she committed suicide, and so did what's his name from Revenge of the Nerds, Robert Carradine. I found out later after I seen that he died that it was a suicide on his part too. So it's crazy. Call a friend. Talk to the family, whatever. Don't, be the coward, take the coward way out. I know it's some people's lives, it's hard to say that, I know, but you got so many people that would miss you when you're gone. A lot of people do. There's no need to, tomorrow's a brighter day, let's put it that way. It can be. So, Chris Forrest, I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. Let me write down that Funko for Mary. Funko Paul 17. Okay, and live art. No other bids. Yeah, a lot of people do though, but they don't take their life. I mean, not everybody takes their life, I guess. I don't know the statistics or anything, but evidently he wasn't either properly medicated or what. So finally at home, I can respond. Did I win the shirt? I didn't know that you bid on a shirt. Are you on the right auction or am I missing something? So let me look back at that. Let me see. If you let me know what shirt though, I'll let you know. Because I only saw one bid on each shirt that got bid. Hang on. Yeah, I got 2 shirts written down. Other than the Richard Cleave's Dress to Kill shirt. So let me look back on that, Leslie. The Alive art, I've got it put up. Mike Browning, I was just getting ready to call it for Chris LaForce at 25. It's been up for a minute, buddy. Sorry. But I'm calling that for him as I was talking to you. I can show you I already had it written down there and writing in his name. So been up for a few, but it's the Glass album art. Oh, you did? What was that? Was that $20? I did not see that. So let's go back and try to find it right quick. Let me see, Leslie. I'm looking. Trying to find out where I got the shirts. I still see Fluffy's comment. Did you call Susanna Winch, you pig? And what's up, Dan Welfare? How you doing? Well, jacket. Anyone else knows something? Storms scare me. Yeah, I'm not seeing the. Oh, there's the awesome shirt, Kenny. But I didn't know that was what she was talking about. I'm still looking, Leslie. So sorry, Mike. I had already called that thing, buddy. But why can't I see Leslie's comment? It's odd. Let's see. All right, but Leslie, it's yours if you want it. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. If I did, I'd highlight it. just so she could see it too. But hopefully she knows this from you. I'll let you decide that. All right. Yeah, it's not there. So 20. But I do have a lot of other stuff, Mr. Browning. So hang tight, buddy. If anybody likes the 3D lenticular artwork, that I do have a few things to offer up if you're interested in those, including this thing back here from the Alive box set. And for you, Mike, it's a little less fragile. So, Kiss Army Indiana shirt. And that is Leslie for Amelia. So Amelia, I will need your address, please. After the auction, if you don't mind, just shoot me your address so I have your information, and I'll get with Leslie on that. But here's this. If you're into the Alive stuff, this is out of the Alive box set. I was going to keep it, but I mean, it just, what do I need with it? But if anyone wants it, I'll start off at 25. 25 for this as well. But man, this sucker looks awesome in person. It looks great on the camera too, but you're looking at it and it's like the depth. Peter Criss is like 15 feet away from you, is what it looks like in this photo. It's very realistic looking when it comes to the photo, to the 3D effect to it. So A25 on that piece as well. And let me go ahead and put this up for Mary. Still really like to get rid of these because I hate for them to break sometime, and I don't have a plan on putting them back in my case. So let's start this little guy off at 15. Size of the pick, I'm going to say it's about an 8x8 on that. Let me look. Johnny. Okay. So it's 8.5 by 8.5. Yep. 8.5 by 8.5. It's not the size of an album flat like the other one was, but is the price on that. Be a matting or something in a framed matted photo frame or whatever. But for this little guy here, let's start him off at 15. If there's any interest in this, PC 15 for the Psycho Circus plate. And then I've got the Merry Christmas plate, 2000. Let's start him off at, I think I've had it for 75. I'll go down to 50 on him. Him, her, it, whatever. So I just hate for it to see it, or I hate to see it possibly getting broke. Get broken. I can't talk right. Number 759, I believe is what that says in the gold. So 759 for the plate. Very cool plate though, if that is of interest there. 50 on that, 15 on the little guy, and for the big guy here, let's do PC. Again, you guys have probably seen it. I'm trying to get them out of here instead of putting them back on the shelf. But it does have some bubbling around Gene's face right in here, this area. So I want to start him off at 40 on that. So PC 40, PC 15, and for the Christmas, which this is a great deal, $50 on the Christmas. So, but you have a chance to own 3 of them if you want to bid on all 3 of them if you don't have them. Cool little addition to any collection. And nobody on this shirt, size 3X. I think I had it for 20. Let's see if anybody out there wants it size 3X for 15 to start. And nobody on the bobbleheads. I'll reduce the bobbleheads by $20 each set. I'll do 80 for LA Kiss and 100 on the bobble doubles. But that is it. I won't go any lower than those or on that than that price. So 80, 100 for both sets of bobbleheads. Not even going to do a package deal together. So this was $20 if anyone's interested in that. I saw this sucker sell last night. After my auction, I saw it sell. I think it sold for, what did it sell for? 35, I think, or was it 45? But yeah, I saw that same frisbee sell on another page live. I said, man, good for him. This chopper poster, I believe I had it for 75 and then reduced it to 60, and I'm going to stick at 60 for this Canadian rice paper variant of the choppers. It's a great poster to hang, frame, whatever, but it's not easy to find. So just put C. Let me see. Hang on 1 second there. I get, oh. I said, what is that? I guess somebody had a rubber band on there at one time and it was stuck to that. I never noticed that till just now though. So I got most of it off there. So I'll do 55 on it. I'll do 55 on this poster. It's got a few issues, but I think it's still worth 55. My opinion, but anybody need any Gene Simmons bracelets for their display for Gene Simmons base? That is $10 on the Gene Simmons Axe Experience thing for Kiss Cruise 9. I'll do 10 on that. And I need to put these chips up and go grab a few more things. But right now, Speedy comes in on the good stuff for the good deals. $15. Going once, going twice for Speedy. And is there a 16? If not, we're going to call that for Speedy. That's about appropriate size, though, for Speedy, so I get it. Sorry, Speedy. And if there's no interest in this, I'm going to go ahead and put him back. But 25 was the starting bid on this piece from the box set. And let me go ahead and right here. Let me see. I had this up last night for the Animalized shirt. This is a size 2X. Pretty sure I had that for $20. Size 2X, brand new with the tags and the sticker on it. Here's a Kiss 40 shirt, size 2X. And for that shirt, it was 30. I'm pretty sure I had on the jersey. Day 30 for that. All right, let's see what kind of goodies I have in here. Let me get these chips out of my way. That takes up a lot of room. And nobody on that shirt even for 15. Let me go and get this Kiss Army Indiana shirt out of here. While I'm thinking of it. Nothing worse than forgetting to add something to the tote and having to come all the way back down for it. Pulling out my own hair. Literally. Okay. If anyone is interested in this is Barry Levine's Spirit of 76 poster. Lithograph number 290 of 500. If you're interested in that, 75 on this. It does not have a glass over it, but I will ship it like this so you can get it like that. It's like on a piece of, I don't know if the poster is separated from the foam or not on this, but this is the way I got it. So I hate to disassemble it. So I would ship it as it is, bubble wrap it and put it in I got plenty of poster frame boxes. So I would put it in one of those for you. And Speedy, you got the Psycho Circus PC plate small. I got to run to the restroom. So bear with me, guys. You guys can watch the intro one more time while I go to the restroom. It probably won't even finish, but I'll be right back. Maybe look for your pictures in here. I'm sure some of you will see yourself if you haven't already.
What's going on, Space Frilly here, and you're watching KFB Auctions, Cully. I dig it. I'll see you later.
Hey, you guys, I'm Gene Simmons, and of course, he's not. You're watching KFB.
Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and tell.
All right, guys.
For being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone.
Oh, Kenny, fucking baby. Kenny knows that.
I have things from posters to
Somebody go.
collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy, on DVD and laser disc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now,
It's with a Y. And why? Yeah, with a Y. Right in the back, you say, I with a Y.
Kenny Bagley?
Yeah.
Kenny Bagley.
He's so cool. He's into graphics. He went to school.
He loves me.
All right. So here we go. Yeah, we all do, Mary. So, boy, you guys are very quiet. What we got? 38 people in here, it looks like. All right. So, if anyone is looking for an incense burner here, it's a nice Spencer's Gifts incense burner piece. So here's what it looks like all the way around. I'm trying to get it in the picture here. Good little trinket box or incense burner, whatever you want to think of it as. So there, unused. So if you're interested in this, let's go 40 on that. If there's any interest in this, $40 on the incense burner. Just put IB40. All right. I have a history book with a tear on it. On the actual spine itself of the book. But still, the book is in great condition on the pages and everything. It is unsigned, to my knowledge. Let me double check that. I stand corrected. So it is fully signed by the Revenge lineup. So it's been a while since I've opened this one. There you go. Era appropriate signatures. So signed by all four. I'll start this off at 150 if anyone's interested in it. History 150. Maybe throw some black tape over top of the spine to make it look a little bit better. Or just tear out that page. That's worth $150 by itself. So just put K150. Okay. Now let me get these maybe right here if I can. Yeah, I just can't write anything. All right, from India. How you doing? Shubhadeep. Sorry if I can't say your name properly, but hello. Glad you stumbled upon us. Welcome. I've never shipped to India if you're a Kiss fan, so just so you know, it would take me a minute to learn how to ship to you. And but welcome. Everyone is welcome as long as respectful. Can you wonder what size shirt that is? Unfortunately, I gained weight. Which shirt? The one that Leslie bought for you? That was a 2X, I think. Let me look. Actually, no, it's an extra large. This is an extra large. So if this is too small for you, then we'll just take it back and not have Leslie waste her money. So extra large here. If I can get to it. Okay, right there. A lot of writing on that one little tag. So I'll just keep it to the side here and you let me know. Right? All right. We don't have anywhere to set this stuff down at yet, so bear with me, folks. I need to get rid of these big suckers. Again, 90 for the double platinum thick pins. If you want them, come and get them. Yes, I gotta get this thing straightened out. All right. So let's do some of these signed photos and different fan photos here, fan club photos kind of thing. Here is a Daryl signed photo from Walking Dead, Norman Reedus. If you're interested in that, I'll do 75 on Norman, 75 on that, and then I have Austin that played Boba Fett. I don't know what he played in. Maybe he just was in that shot, that particular shot, instead of Jeremy Bullock. So Boba, I'll do 40 on, and then we've got Dave Barkley, chief puppeteer for Jabba the Hutt. And that I'll do 40 on as well. So just put Jabba or Boba. Okay, these are for my signed Paul Stanley posters that I own. This is something, man, I've had this thing since I was a teenager. If not this one, it was another one. But I used to get these at the novelty shops there in the Union Station downtown or in the malls. They used to have like photos. But this is an old one from the 80s. So if anyone's interested in that, very cool. 8x10 though. I sold the Dynasty one I had since I was a kid also, and the sucker got bent. Can't remember. That was Johnny Arnold, I believe, that got bent. So there's that, and I'll do 15 on that one, starting bid for the Wax Museum, WM Wax Museum. This is I got this from Loretta. This is actually from Eric's personal photo collection kind of thing. You can see it's got some age to it. It was bent at one time for the Eric Carr photo. I don't think this has ever been released, but the timestamp on the back says, looks like 06 of 81. I don't know. So for that photo there, I would start it off at, for this one here, I'd have to go 60 on that. 60 for the Eric Carr. And I got the Eric Carr, and I believe it's Robert Ludwig. And for that, I would do 20 for the Eric Carr. So just put EC 20. I got this Tommy Thayer. For Tommy, I would do 50. What's up, Orion? How you doing, brother? All my best to you and Caitlin. TT 50 for the Tommy Thayer signed photo to start. For this one, let's do, yeah, that one's personalized, so I can't sell that one there. There's one signed by Carrie, and for that one, I would do 25 on that to start with Eric and Carrie there. So just put ECCS 30 for that. Here is another. Let's do TPP for Tommy Pick Pack. You can see the picks down there in the bottom, and I would do 60 for that with the picks. The Wax Museum photo from the 80s, that is, I mean, it's a 70s photo, but it's from the 80s when I got this, or when this was acquired. 15 for that. That was $15 for this. It's like a really thin glossy. It's not on any photo paper or anything, so it's like a thin glossy kind of thing. But 60 for Tommy Thayer Blue Pick Pack. TTP or whatever. This is one you'll never get again, unfortunately. This would be a cool one to have Paul sign if you were wanting to complete a thing here, and it's not really a bad idea. If anyone's interested in this, I would do 100 on this. You see Paul right there, but there's Big John Hart's signature on that. And unfortunately, he passed away a few years back. So if you're interested in that, 100 for Big John Hart photo, very infamous photo there. Looks like I'm not going to be selling that one either. I forget all the stuff that I've got in this thing. Yeah, I saw these up in, these sold in KLA, I believe, or they're up for a claim in KLA, but they are signed. So that is not signed. This is not signed. For this end of the road photo here, I would do 20 on that. 20 for the end of the road. Just put E. This is unsigned VIP. This one do KW for Kiss World, unsigned. It's very, very rare to get these unsigned. So if you didn't scoop them up when they were available at the time they were being offered, then you lost out. Here is one of the up and rising stars of today is Evan Stanley as a baby with his mom. This was, when was this taken? I don't know where I get half these photos from, but there's a baby Evan there. For that, I do 15 on that. Looks like PJ wrote KFC on there. No, it's KFB. Yeah, it's just hard to see that. I got so many great Ace signed photos there. Got that nice Gene one right there. And if anyone's interested in that end of the road shot there, I would do that for $250 if there's any interest in that one. The Bloodshot 8x10, $250 on that. And yeah, I just sold a poster for $275, but that's a badass photo, and it ain't going nowhere for less than $250 because it's only a few bucks over what I paid for it, the same price. And there's a Jeremy Asbrock photo. If this is of interest, I don't know why it's got this film on the back. Maybe this was like used at the stage. Oh no, it's because it's doubled up with that. Duh. Anyway, Jeremy Asbrock, I'll do 25 on Jeremy. And here is, this was at if you like tribute bands, this is Kiss Army. It's got Gary Stevens, Mark Shadow, Steve Clark, and Bob Evans. Down on the farm. Rob Evans. But it is signed by Mark Shadows and Gary Stevens. So if you're interested in something like this was a show I went to, and I got the venue poster off of the wall. That's where that tape and everything is. I took this, or they took it off and they signed it for me back in 2011. So wow, it's hard to believe we're coming up another 8 days, right? No, I'm sorry, 17 days. I'm looking at two different dates, the 11. But March 20th of 2011, that's 15 years ago here in another 2 weeks. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. But for the Kiss Army tribute band, I'll do $10 on that starting bid if you like tribute bands. That's an option. Here is the Demon and Asaya signed photo from the WCW. And for that one, I would do I'll do 35 for double signed by the Demon and Asaya. Dale hooks me up all the time with some signed photos. Here's an unsigned Kiss World. Feature Eric Singer. And Eric comes in and says, "Hi, Orion the Hunter." That's funny. But for the Kiss World unsigned VIP photo, I would do 20 on that as well. I've got double sign. Where's Michael Altini? Altini! So this is my thing with Michael Altini. I always think of this thing, and this is the Jawa that signed it. But you can see where it says Altini, but I say Altini. So double signed Jawas. For that, I would do 40 for this. I've had this for a while, and I paid 30. So 11 by 14 double signed Jawas. Altini. 40 for that. And here's a single signed. This is a smaller version. I'll do 25 on that. 25 for Altini. 20 on that. And then I've got these things. I just saw somebody, I think it's Ross Kundell, I believe. He posted the pass for this show. But this is from the Rock and Roll Academy. These are like the dressing room signs that were on the walls. I got these in an auction a while back from Keith and PJ. And there's a Gene Simmons. That was the Tommy Thayer, the first one. This one is Eric Singer signed in chrome. And then there's the Paul Stanley. So you can see all the artists that were there. Dee Snider, Vince Neil, Kiss, Kip Winger, Stephen Pearcy, Jack Blades, et cetera, et cetera. I think it's Tom Kiefer there. Hard to see in the black and white, but anyway, if there's any interest in them, it looks like they're fingerprints, right? But they're not. they're nice black photos with the laminate on it. But if you're interested in those are 200 on the set of those unique items there from that venue, from that show, one-off charity. Got these Kiss Cruise signed cards here. I would do 150 to start on those. That's pretty cheap. He said, Christopher said, "Who's Eric Singer?" You know that guy that's in Revenge. So I see I'm seeing bids for the End of the Road blank, and Jose is that's Andy, and then I got Jose in on the Kiss World blank for 20. Dude, I know that sucks, dude. Fun size. Are you coming to Indy, Orion, while you're here? Jose from Illinois. Right on, brother. Appreciate that. So, Jose from Illinois is on it. He knows when to tell me which one he is. So let me go ahead and write those two down before I space them and pull those out. End of the Road blank. End of the Road VIP blank. Kiss World VIP blank. And End of the Road one goes to Andy Powers. 20. And then Jose Ramirez. Illinois. 20. Thank you, gentlemen. So I'll go ahead and pull those two out before I get too far ahead of myself on these, because I got a lot of stuff to take one out of here. It's a still show. Okay. Did Mary verify on that for 20 on that? Yeah, I hope they do too. The 3D pick. The live lenticular thing, that was 25, Johnny. If you're interested in that, it was 25 for that lenticular. So let me know if you still want it, buddy. All right, so I think it's below these. didn't realize how far back it was. Because it's not. It's got to be in here somewhere. How am I missing it? Okay, bear with me, folks. Do a little file searching here. How hard can it be to find one photo? It didn't stick to that other one, did it? It did. I got thinking they were like right behind each other, so it stuck to the one behind it here. So not stuck, but it was part of it, it seemed like. All right. You do want the 80s one right here for 20? You got it. So, all right. Wax Museum. $20. Mary Russo. It is one of my favorite photos of this, of the outdoor shoot they did there in front of the Wax Museum. Very cool. You do want it for 25? You got it, Johnny. So I'll go ahead and write you down, buddy. Alive 3D. I'm just going to put 8x8. 3D. 425. Johnny Arnold. All right. So we'll have to throw that on the screen there just so if he did erase it, then people know what you're talking about in here. All right, so let me see what Leslie says here. Or not Leslie, Stephanie. Did it again. Usually it's gone as soon as you get some attention by everyone on here. Orion. Yeah, Orion is special. Orion the Hunter. Orion is a friend that I hooked up with Eric, and he got a few things that I was very interested in, but he beat me to the punch. Rightfully so. Very cool items. One of them being the Revenge Worn jacket on the album. That was the one thing that I didn't even know was up for grabs. I don't think. I can't remember. It's been a while. But very cool. Very cool item. So on special, all right. Just don't know if it's the way you mean. Yeah, I know, right? Sorry, Leslie. I really don't mean to insult. Not that it's an insult, but that's the way you're making it sound. I got these little guys here. If anyone's interested in these 3D busts, all four of them. These are like a rubber-ish material. Pretty cool display pieces, though. If these are of interest, I'll do 45 for the set of 4. I do not have the boxes to them, but they go for about $60 with the boxes. So it's like buy 3 get 1 free because they're not in a box. So there's that. There's our spaceman. And here is the Catman. Pretty cool cat right there. So all 4 for 45 if those are of interest to anyone. If you don't have them, there is a pewter set as well, but I really like the color ones better. Just my preference. So, okay. Got an Eric Singer signed 8x10. I have 11x14 of an unreleased photo, but it was what I have on that thing, 75, I think. Yeah, I believe it was 75 for this. If you're interested in that, it's an unreleased photo though, but it's the only one I have available for sale of that size. And I do have some 8x10s also. I just don't know which ones that I may have acquired through Keith and PJ. But here's a BK. I would do 50 for Bruce. And there's a TT Pink. So you can do TTP for Tommy Thayer Pink. I'll do 55 for Tommy, 50 for Bruce, 55 for Tommy. And I don't want to do two Tommies right next to each other. There's a Phil Collin signed 8x10. And I would do 40 for Phil Collin. Just put PC from Def Leppard. Signed in blue Sharpie. And I have this Gene Simmons signed and owned Mardi Gras photo. And that would be $225 for that. For that 8x10. So this is from 2011. I do have an Eric Singer, if this is of interest. For that one, I would do 50 on it. Just put ES50 for that, for the 8x10. That's kind of a far away photo. Definitely worth 50 though. Here is a signed by Tommy and Eric. This one has potential to be completed if you wanted, but this is from Kiss Monster Mini Golf. You can even have maybe Christina and Patrick sign it too for you. So that since they own it, but it looks like it's from the grand opening. I would do 100 on this one, starting bid for both of them being signed on it. If that is of interest to anyone. Then I got this Paul Stanley. I would do 250 on the start. If you're interested in that, Ibanez 250. Let me see. That one is not looking anywhere. All right. This one's kind of hard to do on this one, but I paid a pretty good chunk of change for this stuff. I don't know how I would go about selling it without it being out in the open. I'll figure that out later. That's like $1,800 is what I paid for that little frickin' folder file. But it's got a lot of revenge related stuff in there that's important to Kiss Confidential and all that. This is made out to Leonard. And if there's anybody that needs a Dell the Demon Torberg photo, hopefully he'll be at Indy also. He's like regular at the expo as well. I don't know. But I'm not sure. For that one, the Demon, I would do 5 starting bid since it's personalized. And I got you Johnny Arnold on the BK signed photo for 50, so I'll pull that on out. Okay, so thought I had a freaking whatchamacallit. sleeve for that, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Tommy out of here, and then I'll transfer Bruce later into a regular plastic sleeve. Such a thick stock piece of paper. Yeah, it's pretty thick. So, but Johnny's in at 50 on BK right here. So I'm gonna set that there for a moment, and let me write down BK signed 8x10. Awesome, Michael. I need to catch up on some comments. I know I've neglected to look at comments. I've been going through all these photos here. I just didn't want to bore you guys, and I have options here for you. So I'm missing all the talk here. Okay. So let me write down Johnny for Bruce for 50. Nobody else came in on that I see. Just had to confirm, and boy, do I need a drink. You can hear my voice. Awesome. Danny, very cool. Yeah, I sent a message, but I haven't heard back anything yet. So here is Tommy from Monster. And I would do 50 on that. Del Torberg, nobody on that other one for only 5. All right. And here's this one here without any personalization, but you can see it. I tried to remove it. So for that one, I would do 10 on that one, and that'd be a claim if you wanted it. Here's like episodes 1 through 3. And episode 4 of the book of Boba Fett. So you got one of the Tusken Raiders signed right there from episode 1 through 3. I don't know his name. It looks like Walt or Warden or something. I don't know. So if anyone's interested in that, if you're a Star Wars fan, you know that before I would. But I'll do 20 on that. And if anyone wants to get a Paul Stanley print signed, a painting print, I do have this here. It's cheaper than the $18,000 one, but it's not 36 by 48 either. That's a pretty good size painting. If there's any interest in that, I'll do $10 for the painting print. Just put PP10 for that. Here's a couple black and white photos here. Yeah, I'm not sure where these came from, but I guess they were part of a lot or something. So if anyone's interested in these 2 photos here, I'll do the Gene, just put GS. Pretty nice photos though. I would do 20 on both of those if there's anyone that wants these black and whites. 20 for the black and white glossies for both. GS20. Okay. And if you guys see any photos, PP10. Paul Painting 10. Paul Print. Painting print. All right, so we'll give it about 30 seconds handy on that, just in case there's somebody else that wants to come in at 11 on that, but I don't see it. I'll see my buddy Steve next Monday, but there's Donnie Moats. I look like a freaking wet rat. Man, it was so hot that day. So hot. But this is a cool one. If anyone was interested in this, I would do 100 on this to start. But this is signed by Paul Rubens. Hi, I know you are, but what am I? Pee Wee Herman. So PW, paging PW, or however that movie went. PW 100 if you're interested in Pee Wee Herman. Got a little bit of everything, guys. I mean, let me you seen everything I just showed? Watch. I haven't even gotten below the actual lid. It's the box thing itself. So that's how full this thing is. It's overflowing, and this is already how much I've shown. All this right here, minus what I've already taken out for sold. So I do have a lot. I am not just a fly-by-night collector that's been collecting for 5 years or 2 years. Whatever the case is, I have literally acquired this stuff from the 80s till now, and some of it didn't survive in between, but I've acquired a lot over the past, I don't know, 20 years, maybe 25, racking it all up. And then Kiss made a comeback, and I started going full throttle again on more Kiss stuff. So here is Tommy Thayer signed promo photo here for the poster and pick pack promo that he did for the what's the name of the freaking using Keltner ad or amps, I think. But that is a life signature in white. For that, it is about 11 by 14. Good display piece. I would do 50 on that. Just put TT 50. Kenny, after the expo, I'd like to discuss payment plan on Ace. Rock and roll. That's going up for raffle way before the expo, buddy. I just put up a post saying that will be in a raffle for anyone to try for. I've had so many people messaging me on that, Brian. Kenny, we know you're a pimp. Okay, don't gotta shove it. Oh, good grief, Ryan. You're a youngster too, buddy. I'm not being a pimp of any kind. I'm just saying that I have got so much stuff of pop culture from like I said, I've got ET stuff from the 80s, and I've acquired some of it recently also, but I've had some of my own stuff in Star Wars collection. I've got boxes sitting in that freaking what do you call it? Utility closet over there that's full of figures from the 90s that I had, and I've accumulated more of those as well. I got a 1980s Empire Strikes Back standee from the movie theater. It's missing the bag, but it's a pretty cool piece. But no, I'm just stating the fact that if there's people out here that want to watch me to try to find some cool old stuff, they're in the right place. That's all. KLA, don't get me wrong. Go to KLA too. Don't take that the wrong way. But if you want non-Kiss stuff mixed in with Kiss stuff, I'm an option. So the BK 50 on that one as well for the what is that? The flip flop guitar, I think. I've had that for a while. And here's another Utini photo. And that one would be, I'll do 20 on that one on the Jawas. I support a lot of different people when it comes to different, like that's from Dominic Coate. He's done a lot of New England expos and stuff, and these are pretty cool photos. See, I forget I had these. I don't know if I want to part with these, but if I do, I'll offer them up. I'll do 75 each on. We'll do B for Beth, 75, and then we'll do. Looks like he's talking to his tech, so we'll do TT for Tech Talk. So there's two options there of Eric Singer, 11 by 14s. 75 each on those. See, like this jewel right here. For this, I would do $30 on it for the complete Star Wars comic here. The Marvel Star Wars 30. So just put MSW. We got a dual sign Michael Myers from 78 and 2018. James Jude Courtney and Nick Castle, both the shape. And that one would be $100 for the double sign on that. We'll just put H100 on the Halloween. All right, so it is quiet in here. Let me see. Let me go and see if there's... Yeah. Mary, I'm sorry, I just now saw your PP10, but that was Andy Powers already. Yeah, I just didn't put his name in here. But I'm sorry, Mary. I wrote down the 10 and I forgot to put his name in there, but it is Andy Powers. I thought I wrote his name down, but I did that little hyphen thing. All right, so the Twin Towers. All right, so let me catch up on these comments here. That's awesome, Michael. What's his autograph up to these days? I can't remember what they were last time I met him, because last time I met him was at Horror Hound, actually. Yeah, you guys are doing some long conversation. I don't have time to be reading all this novel. Sorry, no offense, but I'm trying to find things that are directed towards me. And Kenny, we know you're okay. I've already read that. It is 60 with the selfie, so 50 for the double, or 100 for the double sign photo, and you don't have to go to the event or anything. So that's the joy of being here, and you can buy a Nick Castle and James Jude Courtney all in one shot. You don't have to go to two different lines. You can get it here in one pop for $100. So if there's anyone that's interested in this Island of Dr. Moreau press kit book, whatever it is. Oops, I lost the poster prints here. Whatever it is. Summary of merchandising. It's like a booklet within a booklet. So there's that. It's not ripped out of the magazine itself. You can see that it's not ripped out there. To my knowledge. Yeah, no, this is a book within a book. So for that vintage Island of Dr. Moreau, I would do 20 on this. This is 1977 vintage. Some of you may like the remake. Here's a insert sheet for the farewell tour tour book. This is Eric Singer, signed 2004 Australian tour thing. And I would do 50 on this. I would do 75, but it is off. It is not rolled up. So, or it is to where you can't, you know what I mean? It's on this board, it's mounted. So, you're kind of restricted on what you can do with it. So 50 on that. There's Tommy Thayer up on the stage. And I would do 50 for Tommy Thayer. Just put TTS for TT Stage. Let me go and put this photo within here. I'm just now scratching the surface on the top of this thing. So I could take pictures of these and sell them all day long on different pages. but I don't want to do all that work. I'd rather be here and hang out with you guys. So if there's anything you're interested in, just let me know within the next 10 minutes or so. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and fly off the air and get some other things done that I got to get done. But it's been quite a while since I've been. And there's still 34 of you in here. I know I'm not that entertaining. So if there's something you guys want, don't hesitate to let me know, please. I got you. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're here for Stephanie's entertainment. And Orion and Leslie's conversation. He will live. Just look at that handsome and powerful face of his. What the hell are you guys talking about? Oh, yeah. See, Stephanie's even thinking, damn, you're making me look bad. Or you're making me look good. Whatever. Oh, Ryan, he's one of them. I think he's got that freaking talk to text crap. I can have 3 words done by the time he's done a novel to me. And I think that's probably what he's pulling off here as well. And it's just, yeah, that's a lot of commenting here on just in this short of time. I am scrolling back a lot of comments here. I got about, if he was to put this all on paper, I've probably got about 20 feet worth of paper that could be printed on in this conversation here. Let me see. We'll go back. See, I don't even know what that is because Paul Weber snuck in that in between there and says, Dan Wafure, not by much. What's that mean? So I think I might have fun, just as much fun, going back and reading these comments here because it looks like there's a whole story here. Okay, I've caught up to there, but I'm just skimming over it. I can't read a 10-line comment. So things went extra after dark. Okay, see, I have no concept of what's going on. So, but I'll believe Danny. Thanks for letting me know. All right, so with that being said, guys, I'm going to stick around for about another 5 minutes, and unless there's a bid here, I'm just going to call it a night and take some photos and start listing some raffles and stuff to get them engaged and going, and maybe throw up some claims as well, some silent auctions on the KFB page. So, but we'll give you guys another chance. If you want to wrap up tonight with acquiring something that's signed, feel free. But here's Eric Singer from the Alive 35 tour, if I'm not mistaken. And that would be, I'll do 45 on that one because he's pretty far away on that. 45 on that one. Here is another Alice Cooper with Eric Singer. That one I would do 50 for that one. Maybe you can get Alice Cooper to sign it. So 50 for AC, Alice Cooper. I think this is, this is from Kiss Attack of the Phantoms. We'll do 10 on that photo, promo photo there for Kiss Attack of the Phantoms. I'll do 10. These are all starting bids, so they're not claims, but if they turn out to be the only comment, they turn out automatically default into claims. Here's a Bruce Kulick signed photo in chrome, 50 for that. Great photo, unreleased photo. 50 for the Bruce. For this, I'll do 250 for Paul. Glitter, so just put PG. This one we'll do VP for Vintage Paul. I'm going to do 300 on that, Vintage Paul. Very old photo. You can see the photo paper is pretty old. And let me see. You got a Flying Paul. For that, I'll do 275 on that. If there's any interest in that, 275. That's probably one of my favorite ones right here. This is what what's his name? Either Paul or Jay Pearson needs for their Smash guitar. They're both getting ready to work on a display and get some things signed and stuff. And that'd be a cool piece. Because Jay got his way back when, but it wasn't the 70s. It was like maybe 90s. I don't know. Yeah, some great photos though. And all kinds there. A few of these I got from Leslie as well. And my friend Danielle. She hooked me up with one, but there's that one there. There's a nice one with Alice Cooper and Eric Singer. There's one signed by just Paul. So if there's anything you see of interest, don't be afraid to shout it out loud. I got this Gene Simmons lithograph poster here. If there's any interest in this is probably about, I don't know what size that is. If there's any interest in that, I'll do 30 on it though. 16 by 12. So 12 by 16 lithograph. It's like a flat print paper. So 30 on that, just put GS 30. Pretty decent size. And just a few more here before I stop. So there's Eric Singer. This is kind of a double header right here. It's pretty cool. It'd be cool to see them like side by side if they could be that way, but they're both shooting the same direction. So, but it would be cool to see. There's Eric Singer with the bazooka. And there's Tommy Thayer with his guitar shooting. So TTES and each one $50 on the 11 by 14 if either one of those are of interest there. And that's another great one right there as well, signed by Eric. So much stuff. Look at all that. That's a cool shot there too. I've showed a few of these. There's a signed by Norman Reedus card there. And I believe the poster itself is signed as well. Yes. See his sign. I'm pretty sure that's Norman Reedus right there as well. I just put them in there together. Got them from my friend Sean Clark, which is good friends with Norman, and hooked me up on those. Tommy, Ace. What a great photo there. That'd be a cool photo to get Peter to sign. Right here. This is from the Kiss Army kit. Yeah, be a cool thing to think about too. These are the last 10 line. I got some great stuff here. And I still, look, I just showed all that stuff, and I'm still not even below the rim yet on this bowl. So it's barely below it. So I have a ways to go. And still, once I get to the, I mean, I've got just so much stuff here. But all right, guys, I think that is me for the night. I know he's hard to get signed. That's why I've tried offering. There's three Norman Reeduses I've had, and my wife got something signed by him as well. If you're tuning in strictly for the nudity, Phil, you're in the wrong place, brother. The Animalize, I'm going back to the comments now. Animalize sweatshirt, that was $20. And let me know, Mike Browning, if you're still here, if you want it. But I'll show it to you one more time here. It is a size XX. And it is brand new with the tags, $20. So just let me know if you want that for 20. And let me go ahead and get all this stuff put back up. So yeah, I'm not going to dig any deeper anytime soon on these. I got so much other stuff I need to move before I do these. Start taking photos and all that crap. Yeah, keep an eye out. I got a signed Ozzy album. Up on the RAF page, I will have a signed Ace Rock and Roll Hall of Fame lithograph, Mylar kind of design up on the page. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. You too, Danny. Have a good one, buddy. All right, so just let me know. All right, you got it, Mike. Thank you, sir. Mike Browning. Animalize shirt. All right, once again, congrats to Frank Hansen. Frank, if you're watching now and you weren't here earlier, please see the beginning of the video for the free drawing, and you are the lucky winner out of 117 people. So it's your lucky day. So anyway, have a great night, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So I will talk to you soon, and I'm going to do some raffle videos. So if you're in the raffles, I'll be getting to you guys tonight to make a winner of you there if you are in them. Peace. I am tired.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 p.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company every